So when we talk in Soluxer about getting under the skin of ERM, getting under the skin of ESG, what do we mean in practical terms? What I mean simply is getting information from the people and the systems that have it to the people and the systems that need it to make decisions. However, we all of us exist within ecosystems, like the ecosystem described here, visualized here in front of you. Or we've created these vast ecosystems across states, across countries, and so forth. You have to ask the question, how can you see what's around the corner within or without, as it were, a complex ecosystem like this, when you consider all of the interconnections, all of the interdependencies that exist here? One approach is to leverage the power of what you already have within your own organizations, your own ecosystems. And that is to leverage the power of those frontline decision makers and their key business supports. Because when you consider their different roles, specialisms, backgrounds, and perspectives, what do you have? You have a cognitively diverse group of people, a cognitively diverse base. And when everybody, including the systems, are addressing issues in a similarly structured way, what can you get as a result? You get cognitive leaps. You can join the dots. You can create scenarios. You can model scenarios. So, in very simple terms, the way that might work might be as follows. I create a program whereby people receive weekly or daily, depending on the issues, a dynamic link. And in this case here, a person is asked to complete the assessment link. It will take no longer than 5 minutes to complete, with the promise that within 36 or 48 hours, depending on time zones, that the decision support portal will be updated. They will get information reflecting the wisdom, the power of this cognitively diverse group of people. And because they've got this assessment link, what can they do? Of course, they're going to complete it for themselves. But they will do one more thing. One more very clever thing. What they will do is they will consider whether or not somebody else, who perhaps has not been involved in the assessments up to now, should in fact also be forwarded the link, and he or she complete an assessment. Think of the number of times that you're doing a workshop, you're online, there's a particular topic, and one particular person or persons haven't been included in the call, and so you can't complete your assessment. The system generates an automatic assessment link for me with a unique code for every individual assessment I complete. There is always a unique code. Everything must have, within the data architecture, a unique ID. And I simply take the assessment. I receive the assessment link. My details are on the top of the page as I enter them just a moment ago. I select whatever particular level I'm at in the organization. These here are just placeholders, change to suit the requirements of the organization. Again, placeholder drop-down titles, the various countries in Europe or in Europe. Free text entry for where I am. These are just 3 questions that we took from a recent Brexit assessment. All 3 are mandatory in this issue. Here's the question. Natural free language. Is it a risk or an opportunity? And I select these very simple values here. You can have emojis here, for example. This here, incidentally, is a proxy for likelihood. Select my values, move on to the next question, and that's it. On average, this assessment was completed in about 5.5 minutes, 6 minutes max.